Okay, welcome back. All right, so let me continue where I left off. Okay, so now let me introduce simple past. Okay, so example, Anne met Peter last night. The students took a test last week. Okay, so why do we use the simple past? Well, we use the simple past because the action finished at a specific time in the past, right? So when we talk about an action in the past, make sure to include the specific time. Okay, so only when we use a specific time in the past, we can use the simple past, okay? Some example questions, yes, no questions. Is, no, let me try this one. Did Anne meet Peter? Did the students take a test last week? Okay, so did Anne meet Peter? I forgot the specific time, last night. Did Anne meet Peter last night? Did the students take a test last week? Okay, some WH questions, for example. Who did Anne meet last night? What did the students take last week? Where did you go this morning? So some examples in the simple past. Okay, and now I'd like to share my my explanation to you about the past progressive. So let me discuss this. Past progressive. For example, Anne was teaching last. Oops. Students were taking their tests last week. Okay, and you can also use time clauses. For example, you can mix the simple past and the past progressive. So when Anne came home last night, the children were eat. Okay, so this is the time. Remember when we use this simple past, we have to use specific time, right? So this is my time clause. In my time clause, you can have a verb. So in here, I use simple past, right? And I have the time last night. This is my independent clause, and in my independent clause, I use the past progressive. It's different, okay? But this is my time clause, which is finished. Anne came home last night. So when she came home last night, what was happening? The children were eating, okay? Okay, next, I want to make sure that you understand that non-action verbs exist. So, for example, love. We can never say loving, okay? Like think. We can't say thinking, okay? Let's see, what else? Feel. We cannot say feeling because they have a different meaning. Okay, I mean, you have feelings, but that's a noun. But feel, verb, this is a non-action verb. Okay, so let me give you an example. Okay, so let me do love and think and feel. Okay, so example, this is a non-action verb, which means you cannot use ing. I love English. Can I say I am loving English? No. So when we use it in any progressive tense, present progressive or past progressive, I was loving English. This is wrong. I am loving English, I was loving English. We can never use ing with the verb love. So remember, if you ever use this verb love, use it in the simple tense. So in this case, you can use simple present or you can use simple past. I loved English or I love English, but we can never say I am loving English, okay? Think is the same. You can say, I think he is nice. You can also use it in the past. I thought he was nice, okay? But you can never say, I am thinking he is nice, or I was thinking he was nice. That is grammatically incorrect because the verb think is non-action. You can never use ing. So you have to use, I think he is nice. I thought he was nice. I think this class is easy. Okay, but you can say, I am thinking about you. But remember, this one doesn't have about. When you have think about, it's a different meaning from I think, okay? I think is your feeling, opinion. When it means your feeling or opinion, you have to use the non-action, think, so no ing. But if you are using think about, it's okay. You can use ing. I am thinking about you. I am thinking about what to eat for lunch. So this is okay. Okay, there are more non-action verbs. I will hand out a non-action verb list for you very soon. Okay, but I'm just giving you few example non-action verbs. Feel. I feel tired. Not I am feeling tired. Okay, I feel tired. I am feeling tired. Okay, so I feel tired. I feel hurt. Okay, so this is a non-action verb, so be careful. No ing, so when you use it in the simple present, okay? All right, so this is my past progressive. So let's start with some questions. So yes, no questions. And let's do a page break. Okay. Was Anne teaching last year? Were the students taking level 3 last semester? Some example of yes, no questions. WH questions. Who was Anne talking to last night? Where were you driving? Where were you driving this morning? Where are you driving to this morning? Some example of WH questions with the past progressive. Okay, so we have covered simple past and past progressive. Okay, so this is the end of this part of the lecture. I will make one more video for the perfect tense, okay? So let me